Good morning. I am 4 minutes earlier today. You know the drill. If you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward about 4 minutes to the beginning of our practice or stay with us through our hellos. Hola, Yanni. Good morning, Cindy. As you can see, I'm finally back to Cozumel. Yes, Yanni, it does feel really good. Matryoshka is by my side, participating in our practice as usual. Good morning, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, Catalina. Thank you. It's good to be back home. Although New York is home for me too. I'm so fortunate. I feel like I have three homes: St. Petersburg in Russia, New York, and Cozumel. Both, both. The three places feel totally like home to me. I'm so lucky. All right, it is time for us to start. And today we're beginning a new category of emotional experiences according to Brené Brown, based in her book Atlas of the Heart. It's called Places We Go to Self-Assess. This group includes pride, hubris, and humility. Brené Brown defines pride as a feeling of pleasure or celebration related to our accomplishments or efforts. Hubris is an inflated sense of one's own innate abilities that is tied more to the need for dominance than to actual accomplishments. And humility is openness to new learning combined with a balanced and accurate assessment of our contributions, including our strengths, imperfections, and opportunities for growth. Today, we'll focus on humility. Some might think that humility means feeling less than others, kind of being a doormat, second-class citizen. But actually, it's none of these. Humility just means you're stepping out of the rat race of self-glorification. You're not trying to build up your ego. You're not trying to impress people. You're not trying to compete with others for status. And what a relief it can be. The emotion of humility involves understanding our contributions in context, in relation to both the contributions of others and our own place in the universe. It's different from pride in that when we feel pride, we focus entirely on the positive aspects of a specific accomplishment, which is not bad. It can be healthy and productive, and we'll talk about it another day. There is a term intellectual humility too, and that refers specifically to a willingness to consider information that doesn't fit with our current thinking. People who demonstrate intellectual humility don't lack confidence or conviction. They may hold really strong views, but they're also open to hearing other points of view. They're curious and willing to adjust their beliefs when faced with new or conflicting information. So humility allows us to admit when we're wrong. We realize that getting it right is more important than needing to prove that we are right. Interestingly, the root of the word humble means ground or earth. So to be humble means to be grounded, which naturally leads to a more calm, present state that allows us to be open to other people's opinions and to display our humility. When we're truly rooted in the present moment, not only do we feel more grounded in our own selves, but also in our connection to others. When we're humble, we feel less compelled to control everything or to prove ourselves to others, which makes it easier to settle down inside and to have more inner peace. Tara Brach says in Buddhism and most faiths, humility, feeling that we all share common ground, feeling neither superior or inferior to others, is both a prerequisite to awakening and an expression of mature spirituality. So today our practice will be to ground, to feel our connection with the earth and with the other people we share this ground with. So take a comfortable position, and as always, take a few moments to settle in. Notice all the circumstances of your practice today. Notice how you're feeling physically, emotionally, mentally. Notice your breath. Let it be easy and free. Don't try to control it. As always, simply observe your breath as it flows in and out of your body. Now take a few deliberate breaths, which doesn't mean deeper or longer or bigger. Simply pay more attention to your breathing and do it to root down through your lower body. If it helps, maybe even imagine growing roots into the earth, reminding yourself viscerally that we have the support from the earth. It's always available to you. Now imagine that from these roots, from the center of the earth, you get the energy that you need for today, for right now. You don't even need to know what kind of energy it is. Just trust that it's coming to you through the roots, into your feet or into your sits bones, depending on how you're sitting, and going up through the body, ankles, knees, thighs, hips, filling the pelvic area, filling your torso. Notice this energy in your heart center and allow it to radiate through your arms, all the way into your fingers and out into the world through your fingertips. Feel this energy going into your throat, which will allow you to easily communicate with yourself and others. Into your head, maybe creating a gentle inner smile that in turn fills your entire body, allowing your entire body to smile gently. And now bring your attention back to your roots and imagine that your roots are connecting you to all the people in your life. People you know, and people you may not even know, but they're somehow part of your life. Imagine that those roots are connecting you to all beings in your life. Because humility really is about sharing common ground with all sentient beings, without any exception. All the beings that you love dearly, all the beings that you may have challenging relationship with, and all the beings that are neutral that you may not even notice. Being humble is to recognize this connection with all that is. How does that feel? Let's complete our practice today by sending loving kindness mantra to all sentient beings that we humbly share the ground with. May all living beings be filled with loving kindness. May all living beings be well, in body and mind. May all living beings be happy, healthy, and at ease. May all living beings feel protected, cared for, loved. May all living beings touch deep, natural peace. As you go through your day today, I invite you to use this tool of humble grounding whenever you notice that you are tensing, tightening, closing in, forgetting your connection with everything in life. Remind yourself that you are sharing ground with all living beings and see if it opens up some space for you in which any experience, physical, emotional, mental, can be held easily with true humility. Enjoy. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.